Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode from my world. This is episode 2, and today I'm actually going to start off with like a mining session because I am running kind of low on resources like redstone. I know I can just buy some, but that's going to take time, and I might get some more stuff out of just doing a mining session. So let's hop into that. That mining session lasted like just over an hour, and we actually managed to get like quite a lot of stuff. Like this, here's my inventory: shulker box number 1, shulker box number 2. And as you saw in the time lapse, we actually went through a couple of deep dark areas. Unfortunately, none of them led to ancient cities. So I think we'll have to go quite far in order to find any of those. I just gotta sort all this shit now. Okay, this is what we managed to get through our trip plus a single more emerald ore. I'd say that's pretty damn good. Like 4.5 stacks of redstone, a stack and a half diamonds. Iron, not that useful now that we have the iron farm, but it's nice to have. Let's go get this fortuned up and see how much we get out of it. Now that is a good amount of resources. I gotta set up this super smelter again. I don't think I'll have enough coal to fill it up actually, hold on. Yeah, let me just grab a bit more coal to fill both the furnaces up. There we go. Another stack in there. And I gotta take all the iron and the gold. There we go. That's just slowly gonna melt all that. And I did diamonds. Along with the 14 there, I'll make into blocks. I'll also make the lapis into blocks, but that don't belong in this. And I've gotta do the same with the redstone. That's nice, having a good amount of redstone again. Now let's get this lapis up into the shulker box where I have all my lapis. I believe I left it up the AFK platform for the mob farm. Yep, there we go. Leave that in there. I'll actually take this back with me. there's no use for it up there right now. I have fully enchanted gear. Now let's pop this back down there. But I'll make this one dark blue instead. Just so I can differentiate. There we go. Fuck. Poke myself in the eye. Now we can get started on the project I wanted to work on for this episode, which is actually going to be tearing down this house and building a new one. I wanted to upgrade this for a little bit, and I think now is a good time. I may have to remove the tree. I really hope not, but if I have to, I'll remove it and I'll rebuild it again somewhere else. But before we begin, actually, you know what? We can tear this down, leave all the storage and stuff out here, and then we can gather up resources to build the house. So let's just get started on that. I think we'll start with the roof. I think that's gonna be the easiest. It is actually kind of sad, you know, to tear this down. I worked hard on it, but it's just not big enough for what I want. Granted, there's no set size I want everything to be. I haven't really planned out the new house either. I just know I want something bigger. So I need to remove it. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. That's the first door removed. Now for the second one, though it is going to be a little more complicated with all this stuff on the inside. Though the shulker boxes I can just take and move outside. It's more the chests that's going to be a problem. I actually need this spot soon, so I might just move them all over here. Same with these two. Now it's time for the chests. This one is gonna be a nightmare. I have so many like non-stackable items, it's crazy. I don't even know why I'm keeping all of them. Now that all my storage has been picked up and moved outside into big chest monster, I'm honestly surprised it took this long to make one. Well, I kind of had one in here, you know, with all the shulker boxes and stuff around, but it was at least kind of sorted. I should probably move the cats out to the storage so they're not in the way. This is Tommy. Then we have this one, who's going to be named Kasha, and this one is going to be named Sen. This one don't have a name yet. Actually, let's name those two, if I can find... I only have one name tag? Well, I'll buy one then. Guess I need another one. Thank you. There we go. Where's the other name tag go? There. I need to find the anvil. I know there's one here somewhere. There we go. Now I need one named Sen. And one named Kasha. There we go. Now there's Sen, named after my boyfriend, and Kasha named after my boyfriend's cat. Now Tommy over here is named after one of my Twitch viewers' cats that looks exactly like this one, so we named it Tommy on stream. Now that that's done, let's take down the rest of this house. Now I just need to grab a pair of shears to get the last few bits of wool here that was the floor. There we go. That's the entire house removed. But I do need to actually go back down into the mines to get some calcite blocks. So I don't have any just on hand. It should be fairly easy to find a geode somewhere down here, considering how many I've found. I believe that there's one like right down here. Yep, there we go. I just need to make my way inside. I need to make my way inside here. And get a bunch of this calcite. I don't have an exact amount of what I need, as I'm not following a schematic this time. I'm just kind of building off of some references. There's a few pieces up here. I think that should be good. If not, I'll just have to come back down here. Now I'm actually move these horses away from here because they're constantly getting in the way, especially when I have my golden carrots in my offhand. So I'll move them up here. Go there. There we go. Let me place in the fence, goddammit. There we go. Now I think we should just start getting this house planned out. I actually used the wool I have to kind of plan out the dimensions. I think we start here, gets us space this way, gets a little space this way. I think it's good. Yeah, I definitely will have to take out the tree, unfortunately. I'll also have to take out some of the terrain, but that's not the worst. Could also just lift it up or leave it be. Yeah, I definitely have to take out the tree. That's sad. Now let's get the rest of the framework in. This is gonna be the size of the first story. There we go. Yeah, I think we could just slowly get started on this ground floor, honestly. I might have to take out the tree first. I'll take out the tree. Even though I really don't want to, but I have to. Let's tear down this tree. I actually forgot a couple of shears. I actually need quite a few of these. Even though I have Sleep Touch, it's not the fastest way to get rid of the leaves. Now this just hurts to get rid of. This was hours of my time, and now I'm just getting rid of it. Well, getting rid of it and getting rid of it. I will be building another tree, but I'll have to get the house in first to see where I have space, and probably doing a bit of terraforming around here, just so I know what area I have to work with. Let's see, can I sleep? Oh, no, I definitely can. Let's pick up all the leaves so they don't despawn. I don't want to gather more of them. Oh, where's my bed? There it is. Oh, let's get back up there. Man, this tree took me hours to build, and I've just like torn it down in like what, 5 minutes? Why are the honey particles still here? Now that that's over with, we can start construction on the first story. Actually, let's wait a bit with that. It has actually been a few days since I recorded all the rest of this video. Well, the first part. And in that time I went into a creative test world, and I actually designed a house that I wanted to build. So this framework is actually kind of useless now, but that is also why this video has taken so long to come out. It's just because I've been extremely busy, so I do apologize for that. But now that I've actually have a house designed and a schematic to follow, I also have a list of the materials I'll need. And those are now gathered up, everything I need in these shelter boxes. Let's just hop into the timelapse of me building this thing. And there we have it. I am really happy with how this house turned out. The only thing I might have changed would be the roof. It's a little too uniform. But I can always either go back or I can leave this and just, you know, the roof be changed on other houses, because this is the style I'm sort of going for when it comes to all the houses, except for like a big castle I want to have up here somewhere. But I even did the interior, even though the interior work is not my greatest strength, but I think this has turned out pretty well. There's a closet here with some clothes. I do plan on like having a bit of lore to this area, which is where this set comes in. It's not fully set in stone. I'm kind of developing as it goes. I don't really have enough to like start talking about it, but once I get more done, I'll definitely start explaining a bit more about the lore. Hold on, am I missing a light over here? I am not. But yeah. This is a house for our farmer. A single farmer. Lives alone, tending to the crops. I don't have a name or anything for him yet, but eventually I will get, you know, names and all that stuff figured out. I could potentially have villagers, you know, walking around this area, but I think I'd rather, because villagers are such a hassle to deal with, plus even if I make this guy a farmer, he's just gonna stay here. He's not gonna go down and tend to the crops. But yeah, eventually I'll have to add a path going through here, connect it up here, and then of course do some landscaping and connect it up down here. Because I feel like this going this around here, and this has to connect up like here, and then, you know, just this general area needs to be landscaped. I haven't done a bunch. I haven't done a whole lot. I did a little bit here, creating this curve going around the house and under here. But that was just to get some dirt out of the way from this corner. Eventually I'll probably add like a building here, sort of a stable or something like that. Or I'll move that somewhere over here. I don't know. But none of the stuff I make is fully set in. This is just the design I came up with in my single player and transferred it into here. Now while I was building this, I did actually come up with a plan for this fake cliff face right here. I want like this area to be one big cliff face with a little plateau here where I can build something that then has a little cliff face here or a little something here before we get up to the castle. I don't know what I want here, but something can fit in here. And I plan to make this or have a waterfall here down into like a river, possibly going through into the ocean here. I do plan to have more buildings and stuff going out this way too. Maybe even more farmers and farmland and stuff. And another plan I have is this area over here. I want to extend this sand and make this like a big beach area with another cliff face going around here. I think that'll look pretty. And then I also want in this area to have a coral reef. However, I will have to go out and find one and build one myself. But this is actually pretty deep now that I look at it. So there's plenty of space to do stuff. Though out here, like pretty near, thank you, dolphin. Like right here, there's an ocean monument. I shouldn't get too close to that, because I don't want to take it on just yet. But we do have an ocean monument right here we can do something with. Eventually, pumpkin farm, these two farms will have to be torn down. The sugarcane farm. I think I might honestly move the pumpkin farms like down under here. Just have a bunch of farms stacked, both pumpkins, melons, sugarcane, possibly even wheat, carrots, potatoes, beets. I don't know about beets, but all that stuff is, you know, just to trade with villagers. So I don't need them to be super effective, and I will need them to be toggleable so they are not running all the time. But that's my plan so far. I might even add some to this wall. This seems a little bare, or barren, but I don't know what I could add. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. The interior is looking great. Like, I'm really happy about the fireplace design, like, having it go all the way up through. And I even have a bunch of storage up here. Some hanging barrels from the roof. I considered adding more like here, but that might just be taking up a bit too much space. I might still add it. I don't know. These are nice touches. These small player heads, with the small player head data pack from Vanilla Tweaks, is so great. They enable so much detail. I used them down by the hay bales by the farm area too. There isn't anything in these. I might start using this as storage for farm stuff at some point. I don't know. I'll probably have, because I plan on building that castle, I'll probably just have a big storage room in there where everything gets sorted into. Oh yeah, I skipped over the little toilet. Now I actually ended up moving this. This was in the floor, but I moved it up. I have a little bath. I would like make the spruce and stuff, but I think would be visible on the other side. Yeah. Was that my fortune? It was. Oh well. Let's see, where else could I put cobblestone in there? That's a bit too much. In the roof, why not? There we go, yeah, that looks better. Now I would possibly add a banner here for that could look like a mirror. We'll see. There's still a lot more to do. Not on this house, but in this town, village, kingdom, whatever you want to call it. But I think that is gonna be it for this episode. I'm really happy with the house, like I said. And I can't wait to get more buildings and stuff in this area to fill it out. But other than that, I don't have anything else to say, so I hope I'll see you next time. Take care.